morning, Freda.
Good morning, Kimberly. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Thank you for joining me today.
Good, good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here.
I'm very excited that you agreed to do this video. So, if you don't mind just telling us a little bit about you personally and who you are, where you live, and what your interests are outside of IGI.
Okay, so who am I? Freda Briggman, and I'm the project manager for the cybersecurity division here at IGI. Outside of IGI, I am a creative artist. I love dancing and writing, and I do a lot of that. I've had more years dancing, doing mostly modern dance, some ballet, but mostly modern dance, African dance, and liturgical dance. I also love writing. I've gotten into creative writing. I think the past 10, 15 years, I've been doing a lot of short stories and plays, and I enjoy doing that. I wrote a novel in which I have been perpetually editing. At some point, I have to let it go. But I do enjoy writing and have a few other stories and scripts I want to write. So pretty much that's me in a nutshell. I love mentoring other people. I've been a mentor since I was young, um, through the church or other organizations and just individuals who just come and ask me to be their mentor. I love helping other people. I do a lot of community service work, a lot of work through the church. I've just always helped people. That's just who I am. So if you ask anybody who is Frida, they'll say creative artist. She loved to dance, write, mentor, and help other people.
That's amazing. I didn't know about that. So thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that. Yeah, so we work together, right? And you're the project manager. So once sales does their magic, right? Everything gets handed over to you, and then you kind of keep the cats herded on the services side and the sales side. So what
Yes.
exactly does that role look like?
Well, with project management, is vital to the success of every project, right? Without project management, there's the risk of losing clients and losing revenue. And so, in my role, I'm instrumental in bringing all of these working parts together, working with different teams, of course, the clients, or all the stakeholders, I should say. Also making sure resources are available and making sure that we communicate. That is so necessary in my role so that we're able to provide clients with quality deliverables, and make sure that those deliverables are done within scope, on budget, and surely on schedule. And so I am in charge of doing all of that and also providing executive management with the overall health of the cybersecurity services portfolio.
Very nice. And so how did you get into cybersecurity?
Well, I have to go back to technology. And when I was younger, I wanted to be a medical doctor. Then I wanted to be a lawyer. Then I wanted to be a social worker. I talked myself out of all of those when I really look at the technology industry. And I said, I want to do something in technology. And so I obtained a degree in management information systems from Claflin University in South Carolina. That's actually where I'm from, South Carolina. And then after college, I accepted a position with the Department of Defense Education Activity, and I moved to the Washington, D.C. area. And at that agency, I was asked to help implement and manage the first in-house help desk. And so I did that and provided first tier and second tier technical support. And then I moved into a project management lead and email administrator role. And then once I left that agency, I actually went to Hewlett Packard, where I was a technology consultant providing technical services for various government agencies. And so, I mean, a wealth of technical experience working with different teams, always seemed to be in the lead role of managing the teams, which was, good. And I remember when I first started working with Hewlett Packard, I actually had a female supervisor, in which I was surprised because this is a male dominated industry. And I remember her telling me, well, Frida, at some point you're going to have to choose, or you want to do project management or the technical work. And so I could never really decide. And so I just kind of, did both whenever I could. So, I love it. And then after coming to IGI, I was in some other roles, and then was moved over to help the cybersecurity team, which I've always wanted to be in this area because I think this is the area to be in. And I often tell other youth, I've been shouting it from the mountaintops for years to young people, go in cybersecurity, please. Cybersecurity is where you need to be.
I agree. I agree. And I think, your mentorship and your technical background as well as your creative background has really, positioned you well for what you do in your communication and as well as being on top of things because you do not let things slide. So that is my experience with you since you started working with our team. I mean, you've been with IGI for a very long time. You a long
Yes.
tenure, right? How
Yes.
many?
So about 16 years, and I have to say that John Williams at HP was instrumental in me joining IGI. He asked that I join IGI during that time so that I could continue to support the client contract that we were working on at the time. So once I came to IGI, I was the project lead for the client's nationwide printer deployment project. And then I was moved to the a software engineering team where I provided project and change management support. And then I also became part of the software distribution team. So I've been here for a while and then moved over to cybersecurity. I've been trying to get here for a while, but yes.
Nice. Well, we are very grateful to have you. And of course, it's always nice to have another female on the team. I know that you are like me and are always reaching back and trying to pull people along. So, what is your advice to women who are looking at, possibly getting into the technology field?
But first, I have to acknowledge the importance of women in technology. Girls and women, they need to know that they too have a role to play in technological advances, and they have innovative ideas that's needed, right? We can't just have one group, right, providing all the ideas and the advances. So we have something to say as well. And so the more we, women are seen in tech in these tech roles, the more girls will desire to be in the field. And as you know, statistics show that women make up about 25% of the tech roles. And for women of color, the statistics are very low. And so I'm always excited and advocating for women to enter STEM careers, especially technology. But in terms of advice, the first thing I would say is to get a mentor. You need a mentor. You need someone to help navigate the field because when you say technology, it's a vast area. Like what area of technology? And then you need to find someone to help you navigate that area, right? And if the mentor is a woman in that field, then now you have someone to share experiences with. So I will always say the first thing is find a mentor or a group, support group that can help you in whatever area of technology that you're in. And the second piece of advice I think I would say is just learn, continue to learn. Technology is ever evolving and there is always something new to learn. And I always say that if you don't stay on top of technology, you will get left behind in this world. And so just note that there are a vast number of jobs in the area. You don't have to be as technical to be in the technical field, but try to I guess, pursue some area of technology if you want. Find a person that can help you enter the field and give you the experience and help you understand what certifications that you need. And then lastly, I would tell them to advocate, for STEM careers. And they in turn become mentors because we need to, whatever was given to you, you need to give to someone else. Pass it down so that we bring more women into the field.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you have a lot of passion about this, and I agree. I'm right there with you. So you've seen a lot of changes at IGI, and what makes you keep coming back day after day, right? To get up and continue to drive your passions.
Well, I do really I enjoy being a member of the cybersecurity services team. I like that we I kind of use this analogy, and I don't know if it's all the way correct, but I kind of compare us to like medical doctors helping their patients, right? So it's like we provide preventative checkups with our penetration tests, our risk assessments, and our CISO and no risk services. And then when clients' networks are compromised, right, we have to perform a deeper diagnostics or perform what technical surgery in a way without incident response services. So I really like it because it then connects with my passion for helping people. It's just that we are helping clients in need of cybersecurity services.
Absolutely. So that's why we are the cybersecurity people.
We're the cybersecurity people. That's who we are.
That's it. Well, thank you for your time today. We really appreciate you taking the time to visit with us and to allow us to put this video out into the public sphere. So grateful for you, Freda.
Thank you. I love being here.
Great. Have a wonderful day.
You too.